Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel for another pattern tutorial. Right, I've got a gorgeous 2-row repeat pattern for you. So it's a single crochet row, and then we've got this little pattern row here, which consists of it's a bit like doing an uncompleted double crochet and a double crochet, half double crochet together, which creates this lovely little twist. How pretty is that? That's the back and that's the front. I've used lightweight yarn and a 3.5mm crochet hook. Now I advise you, when you chain on, to do your chain very loosely. Now I try to do my chain as loose as possible, but I can still see it's a little bit, just a teeny bit. So if you're anything like me, use a 4mm crochet hook to chain, and then the rest of the pattern is worked up in 3.5. So have another little look and then we'll begin. It's got a lovely texture and it's a very minimal pattern. It's got tiny bits of spacing into it in between these segments here, but nothing too big. So yeah, that's all you need to know for this one. You need to know single crochet and then this little twisty stitch that I'm going to show you. I'll think of a name for this by the time I upload it, sorry. The pattern is worked up in an even number of chain. So we're going to do a small sample together. You can either grab the lightweight yarn and a 3.5 and 4mm crochet hook, or whatever yarn you have and whatever hook you want to choose, you can do that. Just make sure that if you can chain loosely, then great. If not, then just go up to half a hook size and then convert your pattern back, hook back to the hook that you need to work with. Okay, right then, let's begin. Push this aside, and I have, where's my other end? Right, so we'll do a small sample, and I will just carry on with the 3.5 because I'll just forget to change my hook. Do your slip knot how you do your slip knot. This is how I do mine. And let's chain. Let's just chain 14. We'll do a small sample. So try and do your chains as loose as possible. If I ever get to the end of a row before you do, please do just pause and catch up in your own time. So the first row, it is only a 2-row repeat pattern, but for the first 2 rows we are going to do a single crochet row because we need that to build the row number 3 on, and then it will just convert to row 2 and 3, 2 and 3. Never count the one on the hook, skip one, go to the next stitch, pop your hook in, pull up the loop and pull through 2. Like so. That's your single crochet, and go ahead and do a single crochet row all the way to your last chain. So we did 14 chains and we should be left with 13 single crochets. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 13. Now I try to sort of, there's a bit of a change in this pattern. I've got 13 double crochets now, but every other, after this first 2 initial single crochets row, is going to convert back to 14 stitches. And the reason why we do that is because we put a additional to keep the work nice and straight, we're putting an additional double crochet in the end. So normally once you have 13, the pattern should remain 13, but in this case it's going to go back to 14. I know, a bit strange, but this is how it's going to work. So chain 1, flip your work, go into the first stitch and do a single crochet. You want to complete another single crochet row. This is row number 2. At this point it's still 13 single crochets. Okay, here's my last stitch. And now we'll begin the pattern row. You want to chain 1, flip your work and start with a half double crochet. So yarn over, go in here, pull up the loop and pull through all 3. We'll begin with a half double crochet and we'll end with an additional half double crochet here. So now let me just show you, if I can grab a little, got this little plastic hook, maybe you might be able to see. By doing 2 double, I'll put my finger underneath so you can see a bit more. So we've got the 2 single crochet rows. First one is a half double crochet. Next one we're going to skip and we're going to work not in that one. We're going to drop the loop from the single crochet before. Once we've worked this area here, then we'll go to this one that we've skipped. Okay, so let me show you that again. So we'll skip one, we move on to the next stitch, but we are going to work into this loop first, this area first, and then back. So yarn over, so skip one, go to the next one, go underneath there, pull up the loop and pull through 2. Now yarn over and go to the one that you've skipped, which is right here, pull up a loop and pull through all 4. So now we didn't work that stitch, we worked underneath, but we'll be using that stitch. So we will move along one now, but then we'll use the stitch that we didn't work. We drew up a sort of a loop from underneath it, but we didn't actually work the stitch. We're going to go back and work into there. So yarn over, go to the next stitch, but go under, pull up a loop, pull through 2, then yarn over and then go into that stitch that we didn't work because we used the row below, and it creates this little twisty pattern. Yarn over, remember we didn't work this one, we worked the row below, so we will come back here, move to the next stitch, go underneath it to row number 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and then go to the one that we didn't work and do a pull through all 4 loops. It's like a half double crochet, but we've got the extra loops, the extra loop from the double crochet. So here we are now. We'll go to the next stitch, but we're going underneath, pull up the loop, pull through 2, then yarn over, go to the stitch from row number 2 that we haven't worked here, draw up a loop and pull through all 4. You see what it's doing? So I'll bring it closer to the camera for you. So next stitch, go underneath, pull up the loop, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the stitch on row number 2, single crochet there, and pull through all 4. Next stitch along, go underneath, pull up the loop, pull through 2. You can see it right there where my finger is. We're going into here. So yarn over, go in, pull up a loop and pull through all 4. This is what we'll do to the end of the row. You take your time, because first row obviously is the first time you're doing this, so you might want to take your time a bit more. And by working over that single crochet as well, it gives it a nice little texture, a little bump to it. Okay, when you get to here, this is what I wanted to tell you. So we've got the half double crochet here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We are now going to use this last single crochet here. We're going to work underneath it where my thumb is. So yarn over, go in, pull through the 2, and go to the one before, pull through the 4 loops, and we are going to go, if you can get your hook into that single crochet again, go into there and do a half double crochet. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, let me just double check this. It is 13. What was I talking about that we're going to change back to? Ignore me. Okay, so chain 1, and we will have 13 single crochets hopefully then. Maybe I got it wrong. I've got it written down here. So 1, let me just double check, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do ignore me. I thought for some reason there was an additional, but there wasn't. So yeah, it will be 13 stitches across, and that's how it looks. How pretty is that? Let's do row number. So that was row number 1, 2, 3. We're back to 1. Sorry, 2, which is a single crochet row. Row number 3. So it's 2 and 3 from now on. First stitch, half double crochet. Now it gets a bit more easier because you can see the spaces that we need to work under. So we're just literally going past that single crochet row and drawing the loop from the spaces in between from before that. So we will skip this one. There's our next stitch. Just go underneath it. But try, can you see there's a little, because of the twist, you're getting this little line running through. Make sure the line is in your wrap. So go underneath that little line so you can create these spaces. You don't have a little dash dangling in the background. Pull through 2. And then go to the one before, pull through all 4 loops. Next one, just go into the space, take that into account, so go underneath it. Bear with me, I just wanted to check something. Yep, that's fine. Pull through the 4 loops, go to your next stitch, go underneath it. So basically you're doing a half completed double crochet there, and then we're doing a half double crochet in that stitch at the top, and we're pulling through the 4 loops. And then the last one will be here. Now this is probably where I was referring to. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes. So you've got to put a double crochet. You can either just put it into that space, actually, it makes no difference. Half double crochet there. So we're back to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. This stops the pattern from sort of going this way and that way. So I'll do 2 more rows for you. So chain 1, flip your work. This is row 2, and do a single crochet row. Then chain 1, flip your work and do a half double crochet. And then you skip 1, go to the next space and do your pattern. So you go to the next stitch basically. Creates a beautiful texture, this one. It's quite minimal. It's probably a good one for washcloths as well. But if you want the work to be a bit more flowy, a bit more loose, then just use a 4mm or a 5mm crochet hook. Just work a little sample. Depending on what you want to create, then just change your hooks. When you get to this last one here, that's a single crochet row. Try and aim to get your last double crochet into there, but if not, then you can just go into the space. But there's the single crochet. Put your half double crochet into there. That's the pattern. How pretty is that? Back, and that's the front. Let me show you the bigger piece again. Right guys, hope you like this pattern. 2-row repeat. It's a really fun one to do. Please do subscribe, like and share, and keep an eye out in the description box just underneath the video. I am uploading patterns as I go along onto my Etsy, written patterns that you can download, and if it has one, it'll be written in the box for you. Take care, and I'll see you very soon.